Hello, good evening, happy Wednesday. And yes, a few issues tonight, mainly the fact that the time totally ran away with me. I'm busy packing, I'm off in the morning quite early, and I'm going down to West Sussex, so quite a long journey with one of my team members, and we're going for a retreat weekend. This is a DIY one. This is us taking our own projects to work on with about 50 other people. Can't remember if I told you the other day or not, but anyway, that's what we're up to. So I have bags galore, all being packed up at the moment. So tonight's going to be a quick one, well, quickish, but I've got another Celebration product for you. So I'm just going to get you down onto the table here and just put that there. There we go. Pop me in the corner. There we go. So Celebration, one of the items in here, I have run through the catalogue. One of the items in the catalogue is this beautiful kit. So I'm just going to move you in a little bit closer so you can see me. There we go. Hi Shaz, hi Lynn, nice to see you. So this kit here, this is a rainbows kit, and they are shaped cards like this. So I thought today we'd have a quick go at this one. It's not a stamping kit, it is an assembly kit. So I'm going to work through with you completely from the start. So I've not looked at it myself. So that's what we're on today. So turn that one inside out. So the difference is, to keep the costs down, obviously, it doesn't come in a box. It doesn't need to come in a box. It's just in the actual cellophane here. So we're going to take a pair of snips and we're going to cut this open. Some water with me today, so hopefully I won't have a coughing fit. So let's just start that off and we can rip the rest. So it does come in the Ziploc bag as well, so you can save the pieces back in there, which I quite like. I know it's plastic, but it's better than a bulky box that we don't really need, that takes up too much space. So my cellophanes I do recycle, I'm a good girl. So in the kit we've got our dimensionals, we've got our shaped cards. I think there's six or eight in here. It's 6, so 2 each of 3 designs, so 2, 2 and 2. So I'm going to take out one of each colour. We're going to do one of each today. Okay, who else? Hi Linda, we've just been chatting, haven't we? So the envelopes next. The envelopes are all lovely clouds on the top here. So we've got 6 envelopes in there, so I'll pop those to one side. We don't need those to assemble these cards. I love the fact that there's a piece of board in the back of these. It keeps the kit all together and nice and pristine. But also, when you're out and about, you can use this to stamp on. So if you're doing a stamped kit, you can lean on this as a bit of a cushion, but just to work on, so save your whatever surface you're on. Imagine being in a coffee shop somewhere, you have a mat, a free mat basically, to work on. So I'm going to just work through from the back actually. We've got some clouds here. These are like mirrored by the looks of it. So I'm not sure how many we've got here, but I'll take 3 out because we've got 3 cards. That seems sensible to me. So take 3 of those. There's got to be 1 on each card, hasn't there? Okay, so this is the actual instruction book. So you know our, because we're European base here, we don't have any words on here. These are written for all the languages, so it tells you exactly how to assemble these cards. So we're going to treat each one in a color coded fashion, and then on the back here it's just giving you some, what we've got, how to put the layers on. These are the dotty ones. Okay, so let's carry on unpacking. Okay, so we have some of these. These are all just pop out pieces. Polka dots in all of the colours that are in the cards. You can't quite see those cards, can you? I've zoomed you in too far. There we go. Get those out of the way. Pop those out. Very colourful, very nice. And what I haven't worked out yet is, are they all the same size? I think they probably are. So we just need 3 out of here. No, they're not the same size. This is much smaller. Okay, so we'll work out which one's which. The pink one's having the largest layer on there, this pink one. And then the smallest one, let's snap those out. And then we'll have a look at the instructions again. So these are just literally die cut, but they're laser cut, but they've got the little nodules in there just to release those. Now, if you're ultra careful, you could actually go around the outside with your snips and fussy cut those and have a little border of some sort, if you so choose. You know Sandra and her fussy cutting. So I'm going to say that this is probably the medium one, and then this is the small. So let's put them in the same order that's on the instructions. There we go. Now these ones here are the greetings. Now this is just a little reminder to you all. Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, it's a bit of a long way down there, isn't it? Hi, Maureen. Hi, Linda. So we've got two sets of these. So I'm going to put one set away. We're going to have cheers is going to go on the first one. Here. I'm using the colour-coded sheet that's here on the back of the instructions. So this, all we're doing is just laying them out on piles here. So we've got cheers and we've got happy birthday. We've got yay and it's your birthday, and then hooray, let's celebrate. So I've just got that off to the side of me. So I'm just going to take these off and just put the words on here. What I did want to say to you is just a little reminder that if you do have kits at home, please will you give me any of the French or German or Dutch sayings that are on here. If you can get them to me anyhow, if you're local, you can leave them with me here. If you're not, you could even pop them in the post, because what I do is I actually split these up into little packets that I've got over on the side there, and when I next get to a European event, I will take them along, and the first swap that I have with either a French demo, a German or a Dutch demo, I will hand them the little bag of bits that they can use on some other projects. Okay, so instead of just popping them in the bin, they do get used. And then the same as these, we've got two of these ones. So we want happy birthday popped out of that one. Okay, so it's cheers and happy birthday. We have it's your day is on the next one. And then let's celebrate on this one. So whilst it's cheaper for the company to do this on all the kits, so instead of having 4 lots of different language kits, it is cheaper for this little extra piece, but I don't like to waste, so I do pass that on to other demonstrators. So there's our 3 cards. Okay, so I think we're ready to assemble. If we now turn back the instructions to the first card here, and it tells us exactly how to do this. It tells us to fold the card in half. Well, it is actually already done for us, so it is actually scored there. So we're going to work on our mat, and it's going to tell us we need to put 3 dimensionals on the back of the clouds in the centre. So I'm just going to try and lift that up. So on the back here, I'm going to grab my tweezers. And I have checked my tweezers are packed in my travel kit, so I'm good for that. So take that one off. One there. And one there. Just 3 in the middle. It doesn't want us to put anything on the ends. So that's those. And then the arch. So our arch here, we're going to put some dimensionals around this as well. So it is a bit of a bulky card. We've got 1 on each end. Now I'm going to put the flat edges along the flat sides there without getting stuck to the other pieces. And then 1 here. Just turn the dimensional so that it is flat top and bottom. And then we've got 1 at the top and then 2 in the middle. Okay, 1 there and then 1 on each curve here. I'm just trying to get that flat edge. Oops, move that slightly. Just so it's in the middle. Okay, right there. Nice and bright and colourful, like I've said. These are good colours. So I'm going to pop that one down first, I think. Yeah, that's going to come on here. So we're going to place this wherever this naturally lands. So this is actually going to be between the 2 layers, so between the pink and the orange. I'm going to place that around the middle there. Then we have our, because this is obviously on the end, this is why we only need to stick the middle bit. So we've put the dimensionals in the middle of this piece, so that will all bring it nice and level. I'll just get those out of the way. These little white pieces, the hexagonals off the back, they get everywhere, don't they? If you're a Stampin' Up! Demo or customer of ours, then I'm sure you'll see them all around your house. It's interesting, once I've had a class and I actually have, I even go in the toilet and I find pieces on the floor because they're on, you know, parts of garments, or they're on your bottom of your shoes, picked it up. So we're just going to put cheers, and we're going to put happy birthday. And again, it's going to tell us we're going to put one of these either end of the happy birthday and then one either end of the cheers here. All right. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Maria's with us again. Hi, Maria. Just going to put one in there. I'm going to pop them this one. Now, me being me, we like to be thrifty with our dimensionals, and if we snip these, the outer ones on here, we snip these and we use all the pieces up. Now when you get smaller areas, kind of like this bit is, that's okay, that fits in there nicely, but these little half pieces are better to come along here, I find. And then the happy birthday one, I'm going to use 2 of the halves as well. So one there and one there. Just makes them go that little bit further, and we don't like waste. So the cheers is going to come over, so it's just hanging over the edge here. So you're just going to place that on there. And then the happy birthday is just going to come here. So we're going to put over the bottom of that, the end of that, little shaped pieces that have been cut out there. And there we go, make sure we get it nice and straight. And there is our finished card. Now what could be quicker than that? Okay, really nice. It's a shaped card, so it just gives that extra detail. It's coloured on the back as well. So that's our first card complete. So now we're going to go along with the second card. So I'll turn the instructions over and go to this one, and it's going to be the same. It's folded in half. We're going to put the dimensionals at each middle and each outside edge of the clouds, and then we're going to do the same with the curve that we did before. Okay, so I'll put those to one side for a minute. I'm going to start with this one first, and again using these smaller pieces, I think it's just going to fit those on there like so. Just cut a few more. 1, 2, and then while I'm here, I'm just going to snip this end as well, so I can see where they are. You might not see the edges of these on the screen. Okay, it's just where you get a narrower piece, it's a lot easier to use. Okay, peel all of these ones off as I go. Top. Has anybody else got this kit? I've got some demonstrators on here as well watching. If you've got the kit, just let me know what you think of it in the comments below. If not, its celebration is just a recap in case you missed me saying before. It is running for the rest of this month, rest of January and February, and with every qualifying purchase you receive one item out of the catalogue for free. Now I've been recapping that a little bit lately with the catalogue since it went live, and this piece here is going to straddle in the middle, so we want these to be on the outside edge. Okay, it's just to keep the thickness down a little bit, because if it was double dimensional here, it would increase your postage, and we don't want to be having the recipients pay additional postage. Okay, there we go, that's that one. And then the same with the sentiments. I'm going to use those little ones around the outside again. Try and keep up with the comments. Great to do with children, absolutely. I don't have any younger ones in my family, so it's just me being a big kid. So I'm using these halves again, even though I could put the whole ones in there. There we go. So these ones, again, similar positions. They're just going to be part way over the edge of that design there, just so it's hanging over the coloured rainbow. And then this one's just going to come underneath it. Okay, like so. Just touching over on the edge there. And that's our second one. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with adding any extra embellishments on there that you want. If you wanted to put some bling on there, I'm sure that would be another added benefit. Okay, so now I'm going to take us to the last one. So I'm doing one of each here. It's just going to be a quick one this evening, and then the other three I might take with me so I can show some people while I'm away. I'm just going to halve some more of these so that I'm ready, and we're going to pop some around the edges of the rainbow. So imagine having kits like this on hand, considering it's totally free and you can make 6 cards with them. You can just rustle some up really quickly, and the kits are really nice to take away if you're a mum that's got children at events like swimming pool or sports or things like that. You could actually do this on your lap or on a table in a sports centre, and other people could see what you were doing and might take an interest as well. This one we're going to put one in the middle and on the outside as well. So I'll use the full ones for these. And they're also good for caravanning or holiday. I've sat on cruise ships before and done kits. I've taken more than one kit in a box, combined them all together, and taken a few extra little bits of my own supplies, like my lovely note cards. I do love the note cards. And just enhanced them and made some extras. Okay, so there we go, that's that one. And then we have our 2 greetings here. So exactly the same. I'm going to just take some halves, put along this little banner, and one from over here. One there, and one over here. There we go. So we have on this one, we have hooray. I haven't even turned the instructions over, but it's doing exactly the same sort of principle again. Okay, with the greetings and with the sentiment. This one's going to go right through. Oh, actually either side there, look, can straddle him. Just make sure it's nice and straight, horizontal. So we've got one either end, and then this one is going to come this way. So again, either side of that coloured dimensional. So it's only one layer of dimensionals all over there. So if I take the mat away that I've been leaning on, we have our 3 cards here, and then we have the 3 envelopes. 1, 2, and 3, and with those lovely the clouds on there as well. So we are ready to go. So that's that one. It's just that added little detail, I think, when somebody opens a card and they actually find that the inside is pretty as well. It makes quite a difference. Okay, and there's our envelope. So there's 3 cards, and then we have another 3 exactly the same to do again, and they're all free. And he says he's adding this to the list of kits. Okay, I have to say I have no idea what he's on about. Confused. Right, okay. With every celebration item that you, with every purchase that you make, it used to be £45. I did explain the other day that it's actually £55 now. It's just gone up. Don't know what it is in all the other markets, but the value that you need to spend, it is a free item, and obviously costs have gone up. It is the first increase we've ever known, certainly here in the UK, and a lot of my USA friends, it's the first increase that they've ever known. Okay, yes, very quick and easy, Maureen. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back to me now. Just pop that up there, take that off and bring you across. There we go. And I can talk to you and talk to my face instead of to the cards on the table. So with the celebration, you spend £55 on anything, whatever your purchases are. It could be adhesive, it could be stocking up on cardstock, whatever you like. Some nice new products, some stamps that catch your eye, or bundles. And then with every £55 you spend, you can choose one item to be totally free. And this is one of the items that you could have. So this is a kit. Okay, if I've got some time, because I've done a quick one here, haven't I, tonight? So let me just bring you back down to the table. We're going to slide those out of the way. Just going to give you another little walk through the catalogue. Okay, just so that you can see. So inside the catalogue, it does actually say here the minimum purchases. So it's 55 or 110 for the double ones. Okay, so we've got the stamp set here. I think you can get both pages on here, can't you? Just in the screen, there we go. So this is the documenting the day. So this is a stamp set, that's one choice. So that's a level 1 purchase. We have the kit that I've just run through here, that's a level 1 purchase. Here we have some designer series papers. These are 6x6, and there's 48 sheets in there, and they are a level 1 purchase. So I do love here how it's been fussy cut. Yay, Sandra loves her fussy cutting. So the fussy cutting, and you don't cut those papers up and use them for some little treat holders, but they're nice and bright and colourful, okay, for the spring. Then we've got over here, we've got the seagulls. This is a lovely set. It's just highlighting the fact they've used this with the mini alphabet dies. So another one down here is the Starstruck embossing folder, so they give you a little close-up of the detail there, and then another one, Day to Celebrate, another stamp set. Each one of these is all level 1s. This is the 6-inch Toadstool Gardens designer series paper. I used these the other day. Okay, I did some fussy cutting, then I don't think we used them in the end, but I did a couple of note cards with those. And down here we have some seam binding, Fresh Freesia seam binding. That is a free level 1 item. We have you stamp on whatever your little pieces you want on your tree. So that's unusual. Then we have Dance With Me. So you've got a stamp set there, seven photopolymer stamp set. These ones are sequins. I have got some, but they are packed. They are in the Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia and White. So they're consumable, but they're lovely, really pretty. You can just see them in the background there as well. So these papers are 12-inch. These are quite bright, they're very floral, but they've got more muted backgrounds. They are gorgeous, really bright. You don't need a lot of them, so you don't have to have a whole card base covered with them. And then this one, I think I used this recently as well. This is the heart-shaped bundle. This is a level 2 bundle, so this is £110 spend, but you get stamps and dies, so it's a whole bundle for your money that you spend. And then this one is a level 2 as well at 110, Corner in Bloom. It's a stamp set, 8 photopolymer stamps, but these have got corners on them and some lovely detailed blossoms on there with some beautiful samples. Okay, and then last but not least, over here is the joining offer. So if you're interested in being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and want to save yourself money on all your purchases, you can actually sign up and be on my team, and then you will get to choose not only £130 for £99, so you get £31 for free. That's your own shopping list, whatever you want to put in your basket. You just can't go a penny over. It has to be as close to that as you can. You can choose 2 sets of these markers. Now, I did say the other day, each of these sets of markers are £35. Well, that's an additional £90 of, oh yeah, £90 with the stamp set. So these are £35 each, so that's 70, and then £20 value for the stamp set. You get all of those. We have 4 colour families, and you can choose which 2 families you want. Okay, so that's all the added value included there. Okay, and then that's the end of the catalogue, the brochure. Okay, so that is Celebration. So if there's anybody interested in any of that, I might be away, but I'm still contactable. So I will still be on the telephone. So if you need me, just give me a call or send me a message, and I can get back to you and help you. Okay, so thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you loved those cards. And I've got the other 3 to do later on. Okay, so take care, and I will be back now Sunday night. Very unlikely that I'll be back in time Sunday night for 8 o'clock. Okay, depending on what time I get in, I've got to come round London, up from the very south coast and round London, and on a Sunday night it's pretty dire, so it won't be a good journey back. Okay, so just play it by ear. If I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, I'm sitting on a motorway somewhere. Okay, so take care, and if I don't see you on Sunday, I will be back again on the Wednesday. Okay.